Hello, I'm Amy Blaylock. Welcome to City Hall this week. The city's annual point-in-time count is offering a snapshot of the number of homeless people in Durham. The results were announced on February 22nd for the one-night count that was conducted on January 30th.
Is a single night in January in cities across the country. Volunteers and staff walk in the community to try to get a one-night count of people who qualify under federal regulations as homeless.
The count includes three groups of people:
those staying in emergency shelters, those in transitional housing programs dedicated to serve homeless people, and thirdly, people who are unsheltered, those living in the woods or in their cars or other places not fit for human habitation.
For the overall numbers, this year's counts found more homeless people in homeless shelters, transitional housing, or on the streets than in 2012. That said, the number of people lacking any shelter at all was down from last year.
On the night of January the 30th, 2013, Durham counted 759 people without homes. This included 53 people being found to be living on the streets. By comparison, the 2012 point-in-time count numbered 698 people. 63 people were unsheltered in 2012.
Some of the most encouraging news stemming from the count was the fact that the number of chronically homeless people, those who are in and out of housing year after year, decreased to the lowest figure since 2005. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development requires point-in-time counts this time every year in communities that receive federal grants for homeless services. As is often the case these days, there's mixed news stemming from the city's second quarter financial report. For the past 4 years, the city's budget staff says it has been difficult to forecast revenues because of the challenging economic conditions. That's why revenue collections are being monitored carefully and targeted reductions are being made when necessary. As a result, all city departments are expected to end the year within budget. Since they are on track to spend $2 million less than budgeted and some of the city's other sources of revenue have increased this year, a shortfall in the collection of property and sales taxes will be offset. The full second quarter financial report can be viewed on the city's website. The city is making progress on its efforts to address infrastructure challenges for many of Durham's failed and struggling developments. The City Council received an update on those efforts during its February 21st work session. Since the recent downturn in the economy has left many developers unable to finish projects at varying degrees of completion, the city established the Failed and Struggling Development Program to assure that infrastructure is completed. The update shows that there are 46 developments currently being monitored because they have shown multiple signs of financial problems. 43 developments are classified as struggling and 25 are classified as failed. 53 projects or phases have been completed without financial impact to residents. If you notice a slight change in the taste and color of your water throughout the next month, do not be alarmed. Beginning February 28th through April 1st, the city will temporarily stop adding ammonia as part of the water treatment disinfection process. This must be done to meet annual state and federal water requirements. The entire water system will also be flushed during this time to allow chlorine to disperse throughout the system. If you notice that your water is discolored, run it for a few minutes until it becomes clear. If it persists, contact the city at 919-560-4344. The city is honoring those who are making a difference in promoting good human relations within Durham. Find out who is being recognized for their outstanding work when the City Hall this week continues.
Using energy wisely can be magical. Turn off lights. Use energy-saving light bulbs. And turn off computers and game systems when not in use. Grab a grown-up and go online to energy.gov/kids.
Welcome back. What can Durham do with an extra $50,000? That's what we want to find out, and we need your help to make it happen. Just a simple click of your mouse can help Durham win a $50,000 IBM grant to help transform vacant and blighted properties. Simply visit huffingtonpost.com/mayor's challenge between now and March 6th and vote for Durham. You can only vote once. The city is honoring 4 residents who have distinguished themselves by promoting good human relations in Durham. The Human Relations Awards ceremony was held on February 21st. Professor Irving Joyner from NC Central School of Law served as the keynote speaker. Mary Joyner was honored with the Carly B. Sessoms Award, the highest award to an individual for their contributions to improving human relations. The Reverend Philip Jackson was honored with the Housing Award, which recognizes outstanding efforts in promoting fair housing. North Carolina General Assembly Representative Mickey Michaud Jr. was honored with the Human Rights Award, which is presented to a lawmaker who has successfully supported or promoted human rights causes and issues. And Maya Bryant, a student at Durham School of the Arts, was honored with the Human Rights Youth Award. The award is presented to an individual under the age of 18 for demonstrating an understanding of and commitment to human relations in Durham. And finally, as many of you know, it's summer camp registration time. That's why we want to remind you not to overlook some of the most fulfilling, safe, and inexpensive options right here at your back door. Both on-site and online registration for Durham Parks and Recreation summer camps officially opens on March 16th. The camps will run from June 17th to August 16th and are open to children ages 5 to 12. For more information about all the camps available this year, visit the Parks and Recreation homepage on the city's website. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And of course, you can find us on demand on DTV8's webpage and on the city's YouTube channel. I'm Amy Blaylock. Thank you for joining us.